Hi guys, here are RC and Tech Geeks with a mini monster truck, the Savage XS, and to be honest, it's the XS SS Carol. That's why it's a like a different color, and it is the RTR version, but I have both kits. and something break, I'm gonna change them with the SS parts and stuff like that. And because we drive that car quite a lot, have a lot of fun with it, and that's why we bought just like the RDR version and the SS version, yeah, the Super Sport version, how they say that, SS, to that we can just change the broken parts quite quickly. But to be honest, what I already thought is when I had that truck on the first time is that thing is going to be quite durable, stable, and I was right. Through about 7 months, 6 months just bashing, really just play stupid on the course and on the track and stuff like that. The only thing we changed till now is this here and that thing inside here. This is the only thing we changed. The rest was everything fine. And of course I just changed the shock towers. I took them straight away from the SS because they're just much better, the aluminium shock towers, and I took them and put it on because they're really much better. And yeah, what can I say, it's a 4000 kV brushless Vector motor inside, and with the Vapor speed controller. Of course everything is waterproof, and that thing is really, it's a beast. It really goes up, it really makes a lot of fun. You can drive it on up to 3S, and you get the battery slot just in here, so inside you pop the battery, got the Dean's connectors, and then you're ready to go. Here you got the ESC, waterproof as well. You got a waterproof servo. The servo is not the very best, but I have to say now, after 7 months of driving, it still works, and it still works really good, and it still has some speed on it and stuff like that. I thought about, after 3-4 months really bashing and kicking it hard, the servo will go with his action down, but it wasn't. It's still great, and I already thought to change it, but well, was no reason because it really worked pretty fine. The only thing I recognized is that in the snow, when you drive really in the snow and the snow is coming up in here and it's really cold outside, that the servo can, not like frozen, but it's just like block, so you really have to just give so much of gas, and then the thing is like, it's will be go away, and then you can steer again. That's the thing, I recognize it when you drive in the snow with that. And then I thought it's not on a servo, but I definitely checked out, it is on the servo. It's because of that, like in my opinion now, in my case. So I don't know what you guys have for experience with that in the snow, but mine was like great. It cannot go quite through everywhere, but it's a lot of fun, that for sure. I had a lot of fun with it, and I still will have a lot of fun with it. I mean, it's not that I'm gonna throw away, of course not. We use that car as much as possible for bashing and stuff like that, and it's really big fun. And the other thing is, let's talk about some other stuff. The problem is just, it's really hard to get to something to change. You know, if you want to change a turbo, you have to take quite a lot away that you come down on it. It's the same with some differentials. They are like really deep inside, so you have to take a lot of out. It's not that easy like on some buggies or some on-road cars. So everything is just fine packed, and there are a lot of tuning parts available. And what I really recommend you guys is that everything is just fine, really. I mean, except I changed to aluminum shock towers, but to be honest, the plastic towers, that was yeah, alright for an RTR version, of course. But what I've recognized is that the shaft, what is going into the tire, can really just swap out, like not swap out, but block. And what I really recommend you that you buy from the tuning parts, like the whole shaft, what it's not, you know, like the two pieces with the cover we put inside, so that you have the whole thing, what is go in the tire and out to the differential. So that's what I recognize it. I mean, if you drive a lot, that can just flip out and then block your tire, and you have to take off the tire, take off one screw, put it back in, and then it's fine. And when you have that whole differential shafts, there's no problem with it, and that's what in the SS version is. And when you don't have the SS version, so you have the RTR version, you can order them. There are a lot of manufacturers, they do tuning parts for that little boy. So these drive shafts, I think 2 pieces in one package is about $25 or something like that, so it's not that expensive. And even the turnbuckles front and the hinge pins in the back in aluminium, they cost about $22, something like that. So you can really buy a lot of tuning parts, especially the aluminium shock towers from HP. They're expensive. They cost about, over here in Switzerland, about $75 or something like that. And when you go on another brand, you get 2 pieces for about $25, $28. So you really can look around what you want, if you want an HPI tuning parts, or if you want to go on other manufacturers. And that's up to you and up to your wallet. And yeah, but anything is just fine. The cars is really, it is fast. It is really fast. I mean, what they did out of that little thing is just amazing. It's a lot of fun. I did a test and gave it a lot of people to run, about 12 to 14 people, and everyone was really just like had so much fun, and it was really exciting, really happy about it. At the time, shocked because it's so fast. And I was really funny to watch, and it is excellent car. I could recommend you that. For bashers, it's a good car. For racers, what does it mean? It has not the best performance on the track. On the track, no bad about that. Buggy and truggy, short course sometimes. That's about it. Monster truck isn't built for a track. But if some racers, they want to have some fun in the back house garden, or just in front of their flats or something like that, that's definitely the way to go. You pretty much get through every terrain. You can drive in rain, you can drive in snow, because it's all waterproof, from the speed controller to the motor to the ESC to the steering servo. So I appreciate that. I like to have some cars, like some cars that I can drive in different terrains that are waterproof, like an on-road car is waterproof, a monster truck is waterproof, so you have a lot of fun. So even when it's a bit of a rainy day, or just it rained and it's still wet, and you want to go out and kick it, so you got something that is really waterproof. And the price for that thing is not too bad. You really get for, let me lie, I can't remember, for the 380, something like that, you get really a great car. You get a 2.4 GHz radio control, what I've already changed to my own radio controls. And yeah, the rest is still the same. And of course, what is good, it is a 1/12 scale truck, but everything, the parts are, what means the part electronic, the servo, and the tires are in 1/10 scale. So the servo inside is a normal servo size that you find in 1/8 buggies, 1/8 truggies, 1/8 monster trucks, 110 on-road buggy, blah blah blah. Just the basic servos fits in here, and that is quite great. And the motor is just a really a 1/10 scale motor, so you can replace that motor with almost everything you want. If you want a Team Orion 1-10 motor inside, you can do that. But to be honest, I don't understand why you should change the motor, because that motor is absolutely great. And I think even when the motor will break, I will replaceable if I don't find something what is just even more faster. But I think that it will be not possible, because the thing is really small, and it's with 3S, it's a beast. I mean, it's not easy to handle. I mean, yeah, so I don't think that someone is going to do that. But if you want it, it's 1/10 scale, it's going to fit inside. You don't have to watch. That is like the Traxxas 380 motor from the VXL or something like that. It's not, it's a normal 1/10 scale electronic inside, but it's pretty good. And even with the tires, so almost every 1/10 scale tires fits on, and you can have a lot of fun with it. That's about it. The HPI Savage XS, a little beast, and it makes a lot of fun to drive it. I can recommend, if you have the chance, to get one. It's really worth your money. There's nothing wrong with us. I really drive it a lot, and I can really say I had to spend, of course I had the parts from the SS kit, but I had to spend about $20 and I was fixed. So to drive, yeah, 7 months full with it and spend just $25 on some parts and really bashing around, that's a pretty good deal. So I can really say you can go with it. Don't worry about nothing. It's a great car. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys, and thanks for watching.